Hello everybody, it's Jim the Gentleman Crafter, and I am going to try to zip through this real quick. This is going to be the the traveling airport wallet that I did on my Ustream class a couple of weeks ago. I've gotten a lot of people asking for me to do a video on it because I didn't record. So I apologize for that. But I made these so that you could have one thing going to the airport. Not really, you're gonna take it all the time, but just for me anyway. I was thinking that I would just put my stuff in it that I needed to get to the airport each time I go to the airport. So I'd have it all in one place. So, a place for my passport over here. It has a place for a credit card to pay for the baggage fees, and a place for my driver's license. And then back here, a little place for a couple of bills to go. And then back here, a accordion pocket here for my tickets, so to be safe and sound in there. So just something to have it all together in one spot. And once again, if you're not a traveler, it's just be a fun little book to do for anything really. So just a fun little quick book. It takes a little bit to do it, about 2 hours, so I'm going to see if I can't zip through this faster and see what we can do. So what you're going to need is some paper. I'm going to use Graphic 45 Old Curiosity Shop. Some heavier cardstock for the middle portions in the center. And 2 pieces of chipboard, just medium weight chipboard. That is cut down to 4x6. You need 2 of those, 4x6, and 1 spine piece that is 6 inches long by 5/8 inch wide. Okay, so that's what you need. That's what you'll need. And I'm just going to start, and I know that y'all will be able to rewind this if you need to. So I'm just going to keep going full speed, and we'll see what happens. I think I'm going to use. I'll just use the pigs for the front cover. Flying pigs for travel, for flying on an airplane. Okay, let me get that off. So I'm gonna start with that, and then I'm gonna put this back over here, and then I'm gonna grab my Xyron. You could use tape, you could use glue, you could use a glue stick. I love my Xyron because it's quick and easy, and that's what makes me happy. So use whatever you like. To tape the back of your chipboard pieces on one side only. So I'm going to run those through real quick. Move that out of the way. Okay, and then I'm going to use my, let's see, bone folder to get the glue up next to the edges so it won't be so sticky, and it really doesn't matter since this is the inside cover, but I'm going to do it anyway. So there's that. Ah, of course it's sticking already. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of my pieces. This is the back side. This is going to be the back side. I'm going to pull one of these up, and I'm going to stick it down about 3/4 of an inch away. I'm going to grab a ruler. Just 3/4 of an inch from the inside edge. Sorry, side edge. We're going this way, aren't we? So 3/4 of an inch away, right there. And then 3/4 of an inch in from this edge. So 3/4 of an inch in this way, and then 3/4 of an inch in that way. So right there-ish. Okay, and then I'm going to use my spine piece. That'll be the next piece. I'm going to put my ruler in between, just as a gap guide. You want about 1/8 of an inch between it. Stick that down. And then my last piece. You get up here where y'all can see it. There we go. Same thing. Put the ruler in. Line it up and stick it down. And I hear my cat wants to go outside, so I may have to put this on pause and do that in a second. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to take a pin. Let's just grab this one. And I'm going to go around all the edges to make a 3/4 inch border to cut from. So I want to do that and just mark it. Same thing for the top, 3/4 of an inch, and mark it. And then I'm going to cut it out, and I'm going to go the fast and easy route, and I'm just going to use this. I have to go over it a couple of times to get it to cut through because the chipboard is thick. You're not cutting the chipboard, it's just that it's there and it's in the way, so. Okay, so that's ready to go. Then I'm going to miter my corners with my knife. Move these out of the way. And my knife is right here. Just going to miter all 4 corners because we're going to make this the cover. And this is how I do it. I just put it on that corner and then angle it and then cut. Okay, that's done. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my tape. I'm using score tape. You can use any kind of strong tape that you have, or glue if that's what you choose. And I'm going to grab my scissors, which are not here. I'm going to use these. So let's just do that. And what I'm doing is I'm just going to cut it at an angle to match this. I'm going to tape it to the edge of the paper. And then I'm going to cut it off. I'm going to go up here, the exact opposite edge, and it fits perfectly, or the angles match, and cut. And then here. And then here. I haven't done a YouTube video in a long time, so this is a good one to come back with, I think. And then, you know, just for being reckless, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tape the cover as well. It's probably overkill, but I'm gonna do it because that's just what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut that here. Okay, around all 4 corners. Or all 4 edges, so really 8 edges. And then again down the spine, which we'll do in a second. So just two long ones down the spine. This is 1/4 inch tape. I use 3/8 inch on the paper, and this is 1/4. Of course, you can use whatever you have. So just what I'm using today, because I have it. If I didn't, I'd probably be using whatever I had. So that's done. So I'm gonna grab my pick and I'm gonna start folding this into place. So I'm gonna just kind of fold it in. Get it ready to go. Then I'll pull up the long sides first. So this one, and this one, and that one. I'm gonna leave these alone. These right here, they'll come up, so don't worry about that. Do the other long side. Okay. And then I'm going to use my bone folder and push that little corner in right here on each of the 4 corners to make a perfect corner. And then I'm going to pull these sides up. And I'm going to kind of go ahead and bend them. So that'll be my cover. Okay. So go ahead and burnish it down a little bit. Okay, so there's that.